that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Stott over to first in time. One out in the second.
Second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Here's Jesse Winker. Grounded out his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
Runner on the go in the dirt. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Winker into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. To second, and he's out. Trey Turner at the plate. One out, base is empty. Hammer, base hit.
These hitters today are so great.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Winker on his way over. Squeezes it. And that is that. So one out, nobody on. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. And so they end up with some speed on at first.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame.
There goes the runner. They get one. He's in there.
No, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Shortstop,
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
Hit in the air, center field. Winker should have it. One away. First and second, two outs. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. Winker should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jesse Winker. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run in second.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay throw to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Here's the third baseman. Down the line, and it's foul. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder. Jesse Winker. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Took my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'ma try to do the same. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. This music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. He told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in the long ball threat, Francisco Lindor. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 9th homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
And a big swing and a miss.
One ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ronnie Mauricio now. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, Jesse.
Here's Jesse Winker. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Adios, pelota. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz up now for the Mets. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't. There's a swing and a drive. Adios, pelota. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 12th of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. But they go deep 3 times. Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy number 14. This to third. And that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Jake Mangum will hit next. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man at first. Now runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this.
But he's back in time. Runner at second here, one gone. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. He'll still come home with it. Mangum around third. He will score.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Way inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Rays get an RBI double. It's now 1. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, top of the second, and now the Mets DH, number 3. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here's a rocket out to left. Palacios snags it. That's out number 2. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Now batting, the short.
Out, space is empty.
Lindor.
Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and he gets him. Nicely done. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto puts it away for the out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter,
And now the DH, Christopher Morel. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. Man at first, and now the shortstop, Carson Williams. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Morel off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ground ball to the right side. Aranda takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 38.
Here's the catcher. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And that one hit to first. Diving stop at first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself. Waves the pitcher off and continues to run into the dugout.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, number 14. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch.
2 strikes.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you...
Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan.
And here is Jonathan Aranda. Mangum stands at first with 1 out. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, Junior.
2 on, 1 out. Here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 away.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 4, the Rays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Elly De La Cruz. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Here's a big power threat. Michael De La Cruz. Just off the inside edge. And breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Joe Boyle. Right-hander with big strikeout stuff is getting it fired up. Uceta warming up, drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Adios, pelota. That one felt good. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly
pitching for the Rays.
So now here's the Mets DH.
Number 55.
Fastball is outside. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. In there at the knees. And that's strike 2. Swung on, belted. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso. And that one in the air center field. Coming on. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tosses to first. Lindor retires. That's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
up for the
4.
Rays.
And stepping in for
The
the
left
Rays,
fielder.
Richie. Pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there.
Now
that was a
batting,
very
the
hittable
shortstop,
pitch
Jose.
right over the heart of the plate. And I know that
Williams.
batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that
3
pitch.
balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there.
Helpful.
Even though it's a strike,
3.
with the situation. Runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the frame. One hit. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. There's the strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here is Ronnie Mauricio. On the ground right side. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Now back, number 38.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate in some really good arm side run.
That one at 95 missed up top.
2-2
the count now 2-2. Two outs. And he lays one down the left side. Caminero handles, throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. Skubal ready to fire now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Pitch misses. And a count now even up. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Mangum. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ranger Suarez comes on now in the game for the first time this season.
Suarez.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. And that one got a piece of him.
Got him. First
He
base.
had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. To second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, 1 out. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. They put the tag on him. So up next, Jahmai Jones. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. But misjudges this one, and it falls. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cape.
Manager out of the dugout now. So they bring on the veteran, Sean Manaea.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Manaea, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But they pick up a pair here, both coming. And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mangum hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for the Mets, Elly De La Cruz. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and it goes just foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
There goes Elly. Bunt attempt misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. De La Cruz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Pitches low. Safe. Hey. That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. Runner on the move again. 3. In there for strike 3.
Got it. On the tag.
Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. Hey. Late on that fastball.
1 ball.
Ooh, Baya.
Manager out of the.
Now
taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Peterson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big.
So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. Breaking ball in there for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Nick Fortes now at the plate. That one the other way. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line. And
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.